guys, and welcome back to my channel. I was getting ready to go out shopping today and I realized that I have really swollen eyes. So I thought that I'll just share my tips with you, my makeup tips with you to counteract them. There are tons of options available out there, like remedies, that is, green tea bags on your eyes and cucumber slices and stuff. They all work, but sometimes you're just in a fix, you don't have a lot of time. So what to do in that case? Well, it's quite simple. I don't really have tons of points here, but I'll tell you the few things that I do know. So I've already done my base and it's very light because I'm just going out shopping. I don't need much coverage. I generally don't have much coverage. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to use an eyeshadow that is really light. So the one that I really like to use is from this e.l.f. blush palette. Now this is the blush palette in the light shade. Unfortunately, e.l.f. is not available in India, but I think you could get it on Amazon, or if someone's coming from the US or someplace. That's what I do, and I really love this. So in this dark shade, this orangish sort of thing, is something that I use to do a light contour because it works really well with my skin, and I think this works as a good eyeshadow as well. You'll see that this is the one I've used up the most, so I prefer to use this. Otherwise, you could go for any nude sort of shades. Avoid browns and blacks and any other dark colors because they're just going to draw attention to your eye, and dark colors are going to make your eye look smaller. That's just the basics, right? Lighter colors make everything look bigger. So I have this nude palette. This is the blushed nude palette from Maybelline, and you can easily get it anywhere. So some of these lighter shades, that's something that I would go for. Now this is a pretty light color, I'll show you, but I would still stay away from this. See how light it is, but still it's gonna make your eye seem a little smaller than these shades, so stick to those. So I'm just gonna keep it like really simple, really simple. I am just gonna take a bit of this, put it all over my eyelid. Yeah, see, on the other eye. And I sweat so much, yeah, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna sweep it under my eye also, just a little bit. You don't need something that stands out. You need something that sort of makes your eye open up, so that works. Then I am actually gonna go in for a darker shade, but just a little bit, to define the crease. I'm gonna take my favorite doe-eyed brush, and now I'm gonna go for this brown. So I have another eye palette which I showed you in my last video. I'm gonna find it, it's right here. So yeah, the Maybelline Quartet, this I have. So this also has a nice brown in it, which I use a lot, but I'm not going to use it right now because it's just too dark. I just need something that defines the eyelid crease and sort of makes my eye open up. So this is when I'm going to go for a brown, but like a really light brown, and just go in my crease. You can build it up if you think it's light, but yeah, see how this sort of seems a little bigger. Nothing's gonna actually make your eye look like whoa, whopping swelling's down, it looks good, but you just have to work with what you've got. It's okay to have swollen eyes sometimes. I have cold, so yeah, sort of just blending that rigid line a bit. And yeah, the next thing that I'm going to do is apply eyeliner. Do not go for black because black is again going to make your eye look smaller. You need to go for something that is light and nice. So I prefer to go for browns. Brown is the best eyeliner that you can go for, one of my favorites. What I do is I don't have a brown eyeliner as such. I have a brown kajal pencil. It's basically the same thing, but instead of applying it directly and getting a really harsh line on your eyelid, I prefer to go in with an angled brush. So I'll just show you. So Revlon Color Stay and my angled brush from Color Bar, and I'm just gonna take some of the tip. So a white mascara should always be in your makeup bag for situations like these. It just opens your eye up. And instead of going for like a stark white, go for a nude skin tone, or a lot of good makeup artists prefer lavender, so you could go for that. Something really light. Don't go for like a purple lavender, but something which has a pinkish tone in it, because if you use pure white, which like really stands out, you know, then it's just gonna look artificial. Like this one is actually a skin. So see, it is not white, it is a skin tone. Sorry, my pencil is so black, it stays with all other black kajals and eyeliners, but yeah, this is why this is not white, this is skin tone, because of which this doesn't look like I've applied a white eyeliner, because I haven't. There I go. And I like to add just a little bit to the inner corner of my eye, and just go dab so that it blends a little. And the last step is to go with the mascara. Please do not skip on this. I have to do my eyebrows as well, so I'll just do that. You do that normally. I'm not gonna apply much because I don't need it, but mascara is something that you just should not skip. I'm sorry if you're getting a lot of drilling noises from the background. My neighbors are just getting the house renovated, so I have to put up with it day and night. One thing that I forgot to tell you guys, that you should always curl your eyelashes. I don't, because I have, you know, naturally curled lashes, and those are enough for me. I don't really want like major hoop curls. So this much works. Plus with this mascara, I don't really have a problem in curling my eyelashes when I apply it. Like, I sort of just make these upward strokes. I'll show you. So instead of just going like this, I take my eyelid like my eyelashes like up, see, so they get curled while I apply the mascara. But yeah, you should always curl your eyelashes, you know, before applying this. It opens your eyes up a lot more. The last tip that I want to tell you guys is to go for a really nice lip color which takes the attention away from your eyes. Like, it's sensible to keep your eyes simple. So like, my eyes are really simple right now. I've not done anything, in fact. Like, a normal person would think that this is how I've just naturally woken up, except the mascara, of course. But yeah, that's the point. You don't want people to, you know, focus on your swollen puffy eyes or red eyes. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find my hot pink, not hot pink, but like a really nice shade of pink lipstick to apply. I think I've lost that, so I'm gonna just blend a couple of lipsticks and, you know, go for the best solution. And I'm going to go for a really nice blush. So whenever you're applying makeup, you know, you're normally told that you need to go for one highlight. Okay, so either your eyes are what's, you know, bright and the thing, or your lips, or your blush. No, that's not the case. You need to have two things together. Try to keep your blush in sync with your lips, and that just takes your look to another level, you know, altogether. So let me just try out a couple of lipsticks to get the desired shade and take the attention away from my eyes. So I always sort of blend my lipstick a bit. I had to blend it up because I've applied 2-3 colors to get this particular shade. I lost my really nice hot pink lipstick and I'm really sad, but yeah, I have to make things work. This doesn't come up close, but okay, no problem. One tip that I do is one tip that I'm going to give you that I do a lot of times is use my lipstick as a blush. So you normally think that you're supposed to get those lip and cheek stains or something like that that is made for lips and cheeks. That's not the case. That's just so not the case. Don't go with really glossy lipsticks, but especially with matte, you can just use them as a blush. You don't need a separate blush. So what I do is I've just blended my lips in, and I'm just going to use the same finger with the leftover lipstick on my finger, and now I'm just gonna go blend. I always sort of go over the nose a little bit because as it is, my nose gets pretty red, and if you sort of have this nice pink blush all over your cheeks and a little bit over your nose, it gives you a nice blush sort of appearance, which looks nice, I think. See, my eyes are watering. It's all thanks to the cold. I hate this weather. And yeah, and I'm done. I'm just gonna do my hair and my eyebrows. Yeah, I forgot my eyebrows. I'm gonna do that and I'm ready, because now, as you can see, you're not focusing on my eyes as much. You're focusing on the rest of the face. You could go bolder. You could go with some nice maroon or red lipstick, or a nice plum one, in fact, as well. Stay away from browns maybe, because browns generally come in the nude category. They sort of take the tension away from your lips, so don't do that. If you're going for a party, if you're going to the office or something and you have a nice meeting, you can put up those bold shades. I'm just going shopping, and what I'm wearing I'm going to show you in a bit. It's very casual, so I couldn't have put red lipstick or something really dark, but yeah, I did what I could. I hope this works out for you, and let me know if it worked or not, and did you try any of these hacks. And if you have any more questions, any more hacks that you want me to tell you about, let me know. Hit me up in the comments below, and see you again soon. Bye.